굉장히 뜨거운 관계가 돼버린 두 팀.
안 되겠다 이거 유니폼 보는데 못 참겠다. 이겨야겠다.
야! 아니 다 운평은 좋아요.
상대가 상대인지라 너네가 누굴 버린지 알려줄게 라는 마인드라고.
원딜 대전 이것이 진짜 쇼다운 아니냐.
Turn me on, turn me up with your gaze. You could make me feel oh so much with your ways. It's so perfect the way you play me. It's magnetic the way you pull me.
And then we get Shen coming in through for Lehens, a pick he's very confident on, very proficient on, and just a rise for Scout. So adding a good amount of damage to the composition. A lot of playmaking tools. I feel a lot of setup, the roaming potential of the rise as well. I think Nongshim can feel pretty comfortable with his composition. On the other side, we're going to get the Victor coming out for Vikla. And I think there's a lot of potential for BNK FearX going to have prio in the bot lane and the mid lane. It's something they can play around early. But I do feel like playing into Nongshim, once that Rise gets enabled, once the Shen gets enabled, there's so much power in the ultimates. And really look to potentially threaten. They didn't actually go for the taunt level 1, hence instead using his Q for a bit of a shield and to push the lane in.
So they know that Raptor's in the jungle. They're still going to get aggro here, though, as the root comes down at level 2. Kellen in a lot of trouble. Flash forward, and he doesn't die! Kellen just going to walk away. Does have to use both summoners, and it doesn't look like Raptor's actually coming down to get whatever farm he can. So now Raptor's coming into Sponge's jungle again. And in the 1v1, I mean, this is not going to be a 1v1 for long, though, as we do have Scout coming over. He doesn't have much mana, but he's trying to defend as well as he possibly can. Raptor getting pretty deep in the enemy jungle. Will get some help from Vikla to go away.
So far, but now Sponge, knowing he was low HP, was looking to potentially challenge on camps, but we see here Raptor's just going to go pick up his Raptors, and Sponge will go back to his own jungle.
Oh, he hits level 6 here on this wave. Kingan's in a ton of trouble. TP's on the wave. And actually, with the equalizer, will be able to live. So, doesn't amount to too much. A very tiny lead for Diable. Sponge is like, please.
His name is Raptor. Of course he's going to be here.
Hey, he wasn't named that for nothing. He's going in onto Lehens, actually, who tries to taunt away, but there's the Cataclysm, has to flash, but the Magical Journey follow-up is big here for BNK FearX, and there's only so much Lehens can do to try to get away after trying to help Sponge on his third respawn a Raptor.
Yeah.
Well, he got it. Okay.
They finally got it, and they do want to play for the grubs now on the back of this. I will say, though, Taeyoon's coming over.
Kingan's dead. I mean, he doesn't have any flash. There's two people up here. They catch him in the bush, and now Nongshim trying to make a play on a Vikla. We'll see if that works out, but the stun comes in with the binding, and now Lehens, no flash, has to taunt away. Looks like they got maybe one of the grubs. Did they even get one of the grubs?
Protect Nongshim's red. Sponge will get caught out.
Yeah, it's not the Raptors this time. They've upgraded to a red buff, and Raptor's here. So that's going to be very dangerous for them, trying to just go for the engage, but Raptor just runs face first into 4 and immediately dies. The smite goes over to the weight of Sponge, and now Vikla is totally caught here as well. Will be going down, and that is a kill over to the Rise.
Because they can kind of fan out.
Yeah.
And when you engage in, you're in the middle of them now. Taunt flash comes
is
through.
not Cassante, so diving this looks better, and Lehens is just going to die. It is traded back, though, as Kellen comes over. Well, he taunt flashed and immediately took turret aggro, and I think he just took like 3 or 4 turret shots and just died. Very nice stun here, but we got a Shen coming on in here, and guess who's in trouble once again? It's Raptor.
Wow.
That giant lead they had, a couple of big deaths that go the way of Nongshim.
Raptor has really ran the jungle matchup, and now he's just getting put in the bin.
You are not safe, Vikla. He doesn't have flash. I mean, he's going to drop a stun here and an arcane storm, and actually is able to walk it off. And now Sponge in a little bit of trouble, gets low, even with the help of Kellen. Cosmic Drive or something like that.
People go Chobi Belt.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. They are looking for the root here and the kill on Raptor, as that is 3 deaths where he is just helpless.
Yeah.
He's just dead all 3 times.
It is just a crazy gold advantage.
Turret's going to go down. Clear trying to at least punish it, even if he can't prevent it. The angle there, not the best on the pull, and also Realm Warp available.
Yeah.
With Lahen's there too.
Just a little misplay from Raptor has turned this game on its head. They're looking to contest this red maybe here. Actually, instead turning straight onto the Victor. Victor now isolating alone.
Yeah, I mean, he's just super dead. Like, they're just going to take down the turret as well, and I think Vikla just a bit too far up. He has to know that the rotation is coming in.
I was thinking they were going to collapse on them. Instead, they're going straight for the Baron.
Yeah, they're just doing the Baron. And this is very early. This is 21 minutes.
It is not... Oh.
They're looking for a turn here. They're going to throw everything into the Bard, so that's really not going to find too much value with the Magical Journey getting him out.
Just really gave no outs for Vikla and no way for BNK4X to counter it. Now they have got a Tempered Fate here.
Yeah, Scout in a bit of trouble here. We'll see if there's any CC though, as the flash on in with the binding is enough from Kellen to get the kill. Shutdown does go to Vikla. Kellen,
I think it's called. You get the boost whenever you empower it, and the Actualizer is, of course, really strong. Now here, the other jungler, you wouldn't be able to stun in that scenario. Oh, another Tempered Fate.
And it's going to save Kellen, but also kind of negates the engage from Raptor, but not a bad idea because the rest of Nongshim is on the way. As there comes Lahen's going to get the taunt on a Vikla who's very low, but they're going pretty deep for this one. Sponge going all in for the kill, but he will trade his life on a Vikla. Clear, trying to tank up in the front line. He's going to have to flash away. Kingen now doing some DPS to the front, and you see BNK are just on the escape route here. But here comes Diable trying to finish off the kill on a Taeyoon, and he does pick it up. And now we got a couple of fish in a barrel here in Clear and Kellen.
They have no wave though, so I think they're actually out. I mean, he's already like 1,100 gold behind, but now he's going to be even further behind on that missile.
So this is the area that Huni always loves to talk about, where they're going way too aggressive. Sponge, a big quad out here, but just trying to tank up and buy time for the rest of the team to come over. Equalizer is good, but Kingen, oh, that's a massive shot here from Diable as well, and now Taeyoon super low. But they're not getting the kills here. Diable gonna get knocked back, and now he's isolated. And should be a kill for the side of BNK4X. Do not go all in there. As Nongshim once again get punished just like every other team.
He has Kanik, Rukin, and Jack Show, so neither of the AP champs are either. Hence does dip out.
Nice try, Kellen.
I like the crying kitty though.
Yeah.
I get it.
He's got good emote game for sure. They're just trying to turn onto the front line here, but the Equalizer's getting a lot of damage. Sponge, though, going to get 100-0 as now. Raptor trying to create some space, but look at the back line. Scout goes in and nearly dies. He's just trying to actualize Taeyoon out of the game, and that is the damage we were talking about from Scout. As now he's just going to Realm Warp out of there. He's like, I've done my job. See you later.
It's hard to call an outplay, but Scout just presses a couple of buttons and just one-shots Taeyoon. 840 gold from selling it and buying it back, you know?
Yeah.
So that gold lead in the mid lane is like 1.2k because of that.
Yeah. They're looking for Kingen here. Raptor is going pretty deep for this one, though, as now the Realm Warp coming in from behind. Scout is going to be isolated, but down will go Raptor, and now Scout is unleashed. As meanwhile, the front line here, Sponge is taking a lot of damage, but he lives for long enough to tank it up for Nongshim. As that is a nice little flank play from the side of Nongshim. Vikla not able to dodge it for the entirety of that curtain call. And Nongshim win a very big fight here. It's going to be a big prio pick and draft. And Nongshim are like, whatever.
If BNK4X loses as well, it'll be the first Ezreal loss in this round.
Gonna drop an equalizer here. This is going all in onto Taeyoon. The follow-up is not there. They're very deep in there, but Spuns has the GA, and those shots are hitting Taeyoon anyway. And now KH just burned them all to a crisp. Even Vikla trying to get away, but he will be not able to. And Nongshim, 12K ahead, will end this first game in their favor.
Some on-point shots there from Diable, landing it there, getting one to chunk out Taeyoon, and then the final one, and Kellen as King and burns them. It was a strong early performance from BNK Fear X. Raptor was running the jungle, but